The CALORE River Gorge are one of the most beautiful itineraries of the Cilento National Park. A river flows through rocky cliff walls that shoot up directly from the riverbed, as if to imprison the turbulent river water. The same water which after thousands of years has carved into the rock so many works of art, such as portals of the giants, rat-toed fields, and lateral basins. The thick vegetation enriches the gorge through the year with a multiplicity of colors. The gorge originates from the Remolino dike, an ancient mill in the land of Felitto. We enter into the riverbed on a paddle boat and we immediately are surrounded by the vivid colors of the rock cliffs. The water at this point seems quite still as the river incline is so slight. Ravines, grottos and basins, which have been created by the patient work of the water, open up on the both sides. On our left we see a splendid portal of the giants. Above us, the rock cliff shoreline is full of trees. It seems a sin that one cannot go on this way, but with patience, on the orographical right, we take the ancient path that crosses south of the coast. The path is marked with the colored signs of the C.A.I. The path is clear, and we go for a dip in the cool waters in accessible zones as soon as it is possible. After around 20 minutes of pleasant brushwood, a sign points out to us that to the right there is a bridge crossing the river that goes to Magliano. This bridge, called Stone Breast, is a natural bridge formed from a mass of huge rocks that, falling from the above, have jumped on top of the water, and one of them, apparently, has the form of an upside-down pier, resembling a breast. It is here that we go down the steps under the bridge. We then come out from the lower part from where we saw the stone breast and see the vortex of the river that break against the rock, creating admirable displays of foam. We return on the orographical right and continue our walk up the slope towards the medieval bridge on the way to Magliano. Every so often, moving down slippery descents, we return to the riverbed to refresh ourselves and admire the splendid habitat. Along the path, we can admire the effort of the roots of the trees as they broadly the ground that contains them. After around a half an hour of walking, we see the famous medieval bridge to Magliano from far away. It is one of the most splendid examples of rustic medieval architecture and was the only passageway for the ancient inhabitants before the construction of the provincial road Felitto-Magliano. It is a very handsome arched bridge with basalt paving, even though the bridge is no longer used. This bridge could well symbolize the internal part of the Cilento Park, given the fact of its being an ancient means of communication that today risks deterioration. It is amazing to cross it on foot and feel the roughness of the vivid stone that was not made for comfort. From the top of the bridge, our vision flows slowly between the silent cultivated fields. Further ahead, we see comfortable seashores that have always been used by the nearby inhabitants like a harbour for bathing.